Yes, people, man. Rivals, not virals. Obviously, here with man like Abs as well. Lots of Chelsea news going on lately. You know what I'm saying? Not looking good. Some may say it might be good. Man like Specs in the building as well, repping Newcastle. He's got a lot to say. I'm pretty sure there's no Tottenham rep to rip into, unfortunately. But we also
So
got
probably rip
man
into
like
you then,
Daps.
bro.
Me?
Probably rip into you then.
You can rip into me.
He will.
You can't rip into me.
Because you're always shameless about Newcastle, innit?
So what? I said I'll have the last. I said last week you weren't there. You know, I weren't there. To be fair, I think I was there. You weren't there.
No, but I swear you ran the time before that. No, you
ran away.
Bro,
what are you doing right now? You're driving away.
No.
Your friend's driving away.
No, my friend's driving, man. My brethren Cav, U2B TV. He's driving anyway. Arsenal fan. He's driving. We're going to the Arsenal game. I thought I'll back him in it with my Newcastle shirt. Might have to come off because I don't feel brave enough now. There's too many man here. FA Cup.
Arsenal man don't care about Newcastle. You're not that big of a club. But man like Egal, obviously, repping the Arsenal band.
He's good.
And then obviously Monster's going to be joining us in due time. As you know, Monster's always late, even though he's got a show at 7. He's probably would ask if I can go early, but he's never here. But is what it is.
Slander him a bit more.
Yeah, it's not good enough, Monts, is it, mate? It's not.
You know
really
what?
Good.
Monts always moans about people being late. You know what? I can't stand how them man always late. Bro, you're always late. How about that?
Bro, the hypocrisy.
Mental, fam. It's mental, but yeah, man. I don't even know where to even start off here. But I was hearing Daps in the background before we went live, guys. Make sure you smash the like button if you haven't. Big up everyone that's here. Faizan, Wolves, Yusuf, Daniel, Martin, as always, and Betrays. What? Newcastle slapped up Tottenham on the weekend. What are we saying? All right. Sorry. You don't have to do that.
Gas, bro.
Talk to me about your 6-1 because there's another North London club coming up to your gaff soon.
Yeah, okay. I'm ready for them, man. They're still, but let's go. Yeah, I'll be real into the game. I did say 3-0. I was more humble and realistic about 2-2. I felt they lost to Bournemouth. We got pumped by Villa. So now it's just like, boy, home crowd or not, I just was a bit nervous, innit? But when I saw what I saw, brother, I don't know what was. Well, first of all, when Stanini tried to do the 4-3-3, I thought, it's in a match, man. All of a sudden, you're doing a 4-3-3. Don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? And then the midfield, and I saw Sarr, Højbjerg, and what's his name, Skipp. I felt a bit more confident around that time. But once the game started, bro, and that first goal went in.
Do you know Cass is a big fan of Skipp? Cass is a big
fan. I like Oliver Skipp. I think he's like 22.
Highly, you know?
He's okay.
He's average, bang average.
No, I think he's gonna go. He's still young. He's gonna grow into his own, and
I bet you go and check him out. I bet you he's about 21 or 22.
Yeah, he's about 21, 22. He is that age. But the thing is for me,
Tackle and Foden doing what they're doing, and you want to say Skipp's young. No,
we're talking about Skipp got thrown into the deep end. Don't get me wrong, but he's got thrown into a rubbish, failing Spurs side. He's decent. You put some couple decent and capable enough players around. Guarantee
for a few seasons. He's been about for a few seasons. Yeah, he can't get his. I'm sorry, yeah, but when you've got people like Saka and Foden doing what they're doing, and Haaland even at 22 and whatever, when you can't say, oh no, you know what, Skip's going to come good because he's 21, 22. Now, if someone tells me he's still 18 or 19, I will take every single bit back. But
we're talking Tottenham.
Bro, no, he's been playing in the Premier League. Tottenham have been finished.
No, he hasn't. This is his
He's
first.
He's okay.
No, this is not his first season. He has been there. They might have loaned him out. This is not his first game for Tottenham. Let's not do this. He's not young that's just burst through. He isn't.
He's so mediocre.
He's okay.
All right, cool. He's made 17 appearances this season. Yeah, overall, I know he's been around in the Premier League, but he's coming in cameos. Like he's played 1,000 of his minutes were this season in the Prem. another 1,000 of those minutes come in more than 30 odd appearances. That's literally
how old
5
is he,
minutes.
Gav? How old is he?
Just turned 22 not too long ago.
Just turned 22.
Still young.
22.
22 is young.
No.
He's still young. He's young. Yeah, but he's oh gosh.
He was around last. I know he was around last season.
4 damn Premier Leagues, and you want to talk to me about Skipp being good younger? No,
he's decent young. Yes, he's very decent.
Skipp is whack, man. Allow it.
He's better than your home. It'd start for you, G.
No, he wouldn't start for me.
Yes, he would start for you.
No,
You ain't even got a DM. You ain't even got a DM, fam.
Dreads, you were talking about your team. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Bro.
Carry on talking about your club. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. You better give me jokes, man. Nah, like I said, I saw the midfield. When I saw Sarr as well, I said, boy. But like I said, once the first goal went in, I was humble, like, okay. Like, it's too early, obviously. Then the next goal went in, I thought, raw. Then the next goal, it's like, in 21 minutes, 5-0. I don't think Spurs ever in their history to concede 5 goals in the first half. Let alone 21 minutes. Do you get what I'm saying? So, when I saw the 5-0, I was like, wow. Like, I was shocked. Like, I think we played.
Them man were leaving the ground. Them man were leaving the ground like they lived around the corner.
Yeah,
like,
when Sanchez.
You just spent 8 hours driving up here, bro. You might as well stay.
Were you at the game?
When Sanchez came on, that's when I saw a lot of the Spurs fans thought, nah, this is a joke. They started leaving. But what I'm a bit irritated about with the media and all that.
George, who was in the crowd, George Killier.
Yo, Dreads, were you at the game?
What, James, no. What's on TV? What's on TV? I wish I was there, bro. Because that felt like it was even more better than the 5-1 away to West Ham, which I was at. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Is it true that you guys have your own version of the Super Mick Arteta song?
Yeah, I heard it.
Bro, but I don't even know what that song is, bro. What song is that? Why would I know that, bro? What song is that? Sing it for me.
It's like Super Mick Arteta. What do you call it?
No, next line.
By the way, Gal, what you made up? Your team made that up, yeah?
No, hold on. No.
I don't know if we made it up. I think somebody else. I think
I want to hear the first 2 lines.
Had it.
Yeah, what is it?
Sing it to me, the first 2 lines.
Basically, it's like Super Mick Arteta.
No. What's the second line? You know what it is. Say it.
I honestly forget.
He knows exactly what you need, but the question is,
he knows exactly what you need. You got Kieran Tierney in the back, Gabby in attack, Arsenal on the way to Champions League. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, they took it off us.
No, I've never heard.
Wow, wait, they got who in the Champions League? Who they got in the Champions League?
No, we're on our way to the Champions League.
No. You know what it is, though, Cass?
We're singing about being on the way to Istanbul. You're singing about maybe getting in the Champions League.
Once just about maybe.
You haven't been in the competition for a while. You would know how that feels.
About winning Champions League.
Oh, bro, I wouldn't know how that feels anymore. To be fair,
and Lampard.
But we've been in the semi-final last
year. This, bro.
Anyways, we come into some chaos months. I'm glad you've actually woken up and remembered your priorities and agreements. You know, like
I would have been done.
We was just talking about Spurs and Newcastle and a certain other North London club that has to visit there as well.
Yeah, that's coming, bro. That's coming. But wait, quickly though, Cassie, and Daps. What I was irritated about was it's like everyone was. I'm searching for some accolades on the social media or whatever. I just keep hearing how bad Spurs were. I'm like, where's Newcastle's? Like, did you see Willock pass, bruv? You need to see Willock's pass.
We gave you a lot of praise.
No, you man did. I know, but I mean, get me mainstream like that Willock pass, bro. If that was KDB, you wouldn't hear the end of it, bro.
I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a great pass.
I can't lie. I've seen Luke Shaw do it twice this season and Bruno Fernandes do it once.
That's behaved.
I can't lie, and I can get the clips as well if you really want me to. It was posted. The only thing is, if I get it from YouTube, I don't know what's going to happen if it's going to get the.
No. To be fair, I know what it is. One you're going to show. The Bruno one is not the same. It's not.
But I've seen it as well. I've seen it not just from them. I've actually seen it from Erdegaard this season as well. Just letting you know.
It's not about that.
I see it. But no, I can't lie. That pass was wicked, bro. The weight.
From our own half as well. Man, you mad?
It has nothing to do with the team or anything else. It's just the confidence that the whole team is breathing in. It makes people do things that they wouldn't normally attempt.
Joe Willock's a bad boy, and Kendall's been banging. You know what, Egal, you've had 3 draws. You're going down the bottom at the moment. Can't lie. But yeah, so
I mean, I get to the. Okay.
No. You know what, Abs? You can go
Yeah,
right.
you be right, man.
Yeah,
where are you in the table, by the way?
It don't matter. You have to hold some L's again, man.
I'm not used to that.
You're gonna lose the next one.
You're late. You're late. You know what? You're late, lad. Get away from me, man.
Yo, if you lose to Spurs at home, that's embarrassing.
Wait,
I hope you draw.
Aren't you 3 games about a win?
No, I'm saying you're at home against Spurs next.
I'm joking.
Am I wrong?
Let me put it back.
You can't drop points against them at home.
Why are you putting me down there, bro? You know, wicked.
You're below me, man. That is because you're looking that way. So I'm doing it for the camera.
You just got points for 20th at the bottom of the league. You don't get to talk to me. Bottom of the league during crunch time.
You know what? I don't do this whole you can't talk to me stuff, but if anybody's looking up and can't talk to nobody, it's you and Abs. Let's be real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you want to go there. If you want to go there, we can go there.
Hey, go there. We want to go there.
If you want to do this, we can do this. Because you want to know something? I have been humble. Majority of the season, everyone's been below me in the table. I haven't been looking down on them.
More like Mr. Tumble, fam.
No. Because I haven't been looking down on people. Because I know that that was me just 2 years ago, or that was me just last year.
No, you knew
but right now, my man's coming up here trying to talk like he's Liverpool of 2 years ago. Relax, my guy. Do you know what kind of system you have? Shit, what is this?
He goes on fire.
It was 2 years ago. It was 10 months ago. You want to add time?
Bro, 10 months ago, you were talking about a quad. Now you're talking about Conference League. It's mad.
You're right, but I understand you keep saying, "Oh yeah, you know what? I was humble." No. You don't have a choice whether to be humble or to beat your chest.
Bro, I was so humble. You were trying to tell me, "Are you in a title race?" You are in a title race. I'm like, bro, allow me. I just want to get my season going.
Wait,
no, you
were 8 points clear. Hold on. Egal. This is what I'm gonna slice up the Arsenal fandom. How can you be 8 points clear and then say, "Oh, you guys tried to tell me I'm in a title race"? You man have forgotten what it's like to be a big club.
No, months. No, more so. Egal, you told me in Cash that if you were 5 points clear in January, you were winning the league.
Bro, that's a different conversation. We're talking. How are we changing? How are we changing things so quickly? First of all,
well, that's not being humble.
Who forgot about how to be a big club? You guys celebrated the League Cup and Conference League like you won the Champions League double. Like, what are we doing?
Who did?
What are we doing here? You're talking about who forgot. Relax, my guy.
The League Cup and what? Did you say the Conference League?
You guys celebrated the FA Cup and League Cup like you guys won the league double. It was a madness. At the end of the day, I'm not even here to cook Liverpool. You guys are. We're like you're like my northern cousin. I don't mind Liverpool, but the reality is, Mons, you cannot come here today.
You're in this, man.
You know what you need to do? You told me 1 point gained, and then
since then, hold on. You told me 1 point gained, and since then it's been 1 point gained, 1 point gained, and 1 point gained.
You want to know something? You can't cook me for something. I agree with you.
So everyone, you're welcome. Everyone else,
I agree with you. Listen, he thinks he did something. Put your hand down. What have you done? I agree with you. How can you take a double?
Let's get some order.
Trust me, the forum, man. Calm down.
You check your board. Get yourself some new players.
I can't believe I've had to do this, but I've had to do a Terry, and I've had to mute you guys. You're taking over too much, you guys. Big up everyone that's come from the.
You better not mute me.
I can never mute you, Daps. But yeah, what's it called? Big up everyone that's actually here. Make sure you smash the like button as well. Trying to keep some order in the building at the moment, like it's Parliament. You know what I mean? I can't lie. Once put your damn hand down. You don't deserve nothing. You're 6th or 7th G. All right. Abs, your chest. Right,
Do you know how much your team stinks, fam? You know talking
about brother. Why you wait? Hold up. Hold up.
You outplayed in every game you played. When's the last time you outplayed the Everton? Please.
Monts, did you get even? Tell me when. Did you even get out your? You went out the group stages, and then who got knocked out?
You got out the group. Yeah,
you got knocked out. What was the score at Anfield? as well in your European Cup. Allow it, bro. We got knocked out. We got knocked out by European giants in that respect.
Oh, now the European giants.
European giants. Remember, it's like for like, bro. You wanted. You know what? When you lost, you spoke about European heritage. Yeah. When you lost, you spoke about European heritage. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let me get this across here once.
5-2 on
When you lost, yeah. Your excuse was it's Real Madrid, European heritage, it counts, yada yada. Was it not on Coppish? So was Callum's, to be fair. Same way when my chest deflated after we lost this video, I said, you know what? They're the kings of this competition. I should have respected the heritage way more. Yes, okay. Once. We can't do it, yeah? How can you smash us and get a 7-up, but just to go back to Bournemouth and get a cherry Coke, fam? It don't make sense. You are where you are, fam. Tell me confident. You know what? You know what the best part is, yeah, Monch. Yeah, I don't even want to speak over.
Newcastle wailed you up.
Wait. You're Liverpool, yeah. I wanted to talk about Chelsea for once and Pochettino and all that garbage and Reece James. You know what I mean? But what's it called? You tell me confidently you're gonna go to West Ham and beat them.
I can't.
Oh, there we go. That's what the big Liverpool can't. Sad times. You know what? I can take it from Jordy. Pause, by the way, from Mr. Dread. I can take it because he beat me fair and square, you know. But
I said, time to give me some ratings.
The second you give me space to breathe, it's a long day for you. I understand why you don't.
Yeah. Wait. We got Truce's channel. On Friday, Thursday, Friday, yeah.
We'll link. Right now, as I said, you not got oiled up by Sevilla, and that's when you change.
I guess what?
You were like, no. We talking about they're 5 points above relegation. We talking about Sevilla, and then when they oiled you up, greased you up, and you what happened. Now you want to talk to me about heritage. It don't work that way. You had your sentence. Don't do that.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Once. Not only. Are you done? Are you not done? All right, cool.
Do you know what? I'm just going to mute him for a bit because he's just doing my head in. He's talking too much, man.
Yeah, bro. He's doing too much for someone that's down below in the table near Chelsea, innit? But what's it called? Nah, you're not near Chelsea, to be fair. Sorry, you're near 15th, man. What I'm gonna say is, Mons, not only have they played minimal games this season, they've been playing 1 game per week for a minute now, yeah. 1 game per week, like Arsenal for a minute now, yeah. You're out Champions League. You've been out the FA Cup. You're out the Carabao Cup. You're barely in the Premier League. We played multiple games, but why are you still? Wait, since we got
what about?
Yo, Cass.
You play 1 game a week. You've been playing 1 game a week since when?
Since the start. Who want to speak to you?
What?
Yeah. I need to bust out quickly, yeah?
Yeah, cool, do your thing. Yeah, do your thing.
But I'm going to shout you after, yeah, on the personal, yeah?
All right, say nothing.
I appreciate you, man, for having me on for a bit, yeah? I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Don't ever let Kaz know, man, what you man done to them for 90 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm already, bro. I'm already.
It's fine.
Hold on. We need to talk about Chelsea. We need to talk about Tottenham.
All right, cool.
Where do we start then?
Let's talk about. All right, cool. Let's speak about Tottenham. Obviously, like, might as well just get that out of the way. Yeah. Are they? Let's just say it. Are they done? Yes or no? We can say they're done. I'll be saying out of Europe in general. And big up Eldon Staff, who says the gal's cooking Liverpool in my absence. My guy. Big up. Big up yourself, man.
Sorry, Monts, do you want to respond to that?
Are we gonna?
Egal said one comment that was the obvious that everyone knew. I don't. Again, to me, that's not cooking. Daps came in with a super save and said, "Wait, didn't you think you said if you're 5 points clear, you'd leave us 1?" I don't need to speak after that. I don't need to speak after that. I don't need to speak after that.
All right, cool. Back to the Tottenham talk, yeah. We can agree, yeah. Can we all agree? Yeah. Tottenham are pretty much finished. They're gonna keep creeping down the table. Yeah,
I want to say finished.
So you're telling me
this season they're finished?
Just to get out of the way, right?
No. Hold on. So we think they're finished because we think they ain't gonna do nothing this season.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We are presuming that you're gonna do your job and overtake them, Monts. What are you saying?
But that doesn't get me top 4. That doesn't get me top 4.
No, but you're gonna overtake Tottenham.
I think we'll overtake Tottenham at this rate.
No. Are you going to? I don't want to. Bro, sorry. We're in the last 8 games of the season. I'm bored of hearing thinks, maybes, possiblies. Are you going to overtake Tottenham? 7 games. They've got 7 games to play. I think we're going to overtake. Are you going to overtake Tottenham?
I think I'm going to overtake Spurs.
No. Why are you saying think? Where's your chest? Are you going to overtake
Liverpool? Big Liverpool.
Why you lot are trying to make me do the stupid thing? If Liverpool aren't consistent, and we've had our first back-to-back win in maybe even this year. I might have to go back. Maybe even since Leicester. Yeah. Why would I go and say, oh yeah, of course they're gonna overtake them like we win regularly? We don't win regularly at the moment. That's
all right, so you're ruined ultimately.
I'm not ruined.
Even Andrew Grimes said, big Liverpool no chest. Make it make sense, man.
So you're not finishing above
Look, man, don't want me to speak with delusion. You want me to speak with delusion. I'm still being realistic. Just because Tottenham is shit, it doesn't mean Liverpool are all of a sudden going to be winning every game. That's not the way it works.
Cool.
At home, we don't really lose.
I think we're going to beat them at home. I think we beat them at home, but that doesn't put us above them straight away.
So wait. You're basically putting yourself, because you think, you're putting yourself maybe if buts and maybes, bro. You're doing James Redmond.
I believe that Liverpool will overtake Spurs. Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. So my question was
because again, I've seen us, like, bro. I've seen us win 7-0 and then us lose to Bournemouth. So how can you tell me that and then say, oh, how can you not have chess?
All right, cool. Can we do some maths then once?
Go on.
Can we do some maths? So the next 3 fixtures of Tottenham are who? Man United, Liverpool, and I believe. And they just lost to Newcastle and they got Villa, something like that. Yeah. Can we all agree they're not probably going to get a point, maybe 1 point out of that game? Probably. That's what we think, yeah?
They're not getting a point out of you lot. They're losing.
What's it called? They'll lose to United.
Yeah, I think you lot are beating them.
And they'll draw with Palace.
Oh, Palace. They got Palace.
They could squeeze a draw out of United because, let's be honest, United, you man aren't exactly playing teams off the park. I think it's just because, again, even with Liverpool and Spurs, Spurs are shit and Liverpool is shit, but they stink more than we do.
Exactly. So my point is, Egal, yeah, before you go on with it, I don't believe they're going to, I do believe more time, Brighton and Aston Villa are going to take ahead of them in the table. They're very close. They got to play them as well. Both clubs got to play Tottenham, and they're probably going to gain points out of that. So I think in the end, Spurs are going to come 8th. Yeah, and I think Liverpool are a better club than them at the moment and playing better football and getting better results. That's why I put them in 8th. Cool. I'm going to get that part out of the way now. Yeah, that's done. Now it's going to move on to the part about Harry Kane and Chelsea. Because Pochettino as well, it all links up all in one. Why are you laughing once?
Just because.
Let me just say one thing on that.
United links in it.
Let me just be quick on this Tottenham thing. They don't pick up more than 6 points for the remainder of the season, I don't think. You look at their fixtures: Man United, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Brentford, Leeds, West Ham. I don't see 2 wins in that.
No, I'll tell you what they'll do. They'll beat West Ham.
Hey, Gal, you're looking everywhere for 2 wins. You can't find 2 wins anywhere. I get it.
Keep saying whatever you gotta say. That's that. We haven't won a game in 3 games. A fair joke. But the reality is Tottenham.
Make it 4. Make it 4. Come smart.
Did you enjoy lighting up them draws, bro?
We will see.
Did you enjoy lighting up those draws, bro?
Have you guys asked the guy the question? Does he still think he can win the league? Have you guys asked him that yet?
Yeah, we can still win the league.
I was going to move on to the Arsenal.
On a Daps type beat, will you win the league?
We can still win the league. That's the question.
There we go.
Here we go.
Listen, we'll make it easier for you. Are you winning the Etihad tomorrow?
Are we going to win at the end? We can. It depends what team we show up.
You know what? Scat the Tottenham talk. Let's just go straight into it then.
That's the reality. By the way, Tottenham are shit. We already know they're going to finish 9th or 8th. What's the point of talking to them?
What about Chelsea?
What about Chelsea? Yeah. Chelsea, they're setting themselves up. They're setting themselves up for failure with Pochettino, man.
That's what I was going to link towards as well, Abs. Yeah, get you involved in the conversation a little bit more. Yeah, are you happy with Pochettino? Because all the fans scream, our trophies now. They can't back a manager like to the very end if need be. Your fans are absolutely selfish bunch of you know what. I don't rate your fans whatsoever other than Lewis.
Me neither.
But I'm talking about the other fans that are just out there. I don't like them either. I can't lie. Like you just can't give a manager time. You can't even give a manager time, bro. So how are you going to give Pochettino time when he's never won? Let's say in big Premier League as well, not Liga 1, Premier League.
Bro, listen, there's a reason why, and I know why you're saying this because I was a big Potter out, man. However, the reason why I'd be more inclined to give Pochettino time is Poch, with no money, took Tottenham to the most historic game in the entire night. They'll never have a big game like that. So for me, I'm just gonna listen.
So because he had no money and he took a Tottenham team, to your Champions League final, and that's his biggest achievement, pretty much when it comes to English football and so forth. I rate what he did at Espanyol as well back then day. So that's what you want at Chelsea. Big Chelsea. When Ancelotti's going to be free this year as well, apparently.
Well, what?
Oh yeah,
Ancelotti ain't going to Chelsea.
I mean, he likes.
He's already said no. He already came out and said he loves Chelsea, but he won't be going back there.
Ancelotti's never coming back to Chelsea.
We've seen stranger things happen, though. Daps.
So
Fabian Delph said that he loves Villa and he can't wait to stay, and he was in a City shirt within 2 weeks. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Jurgen Klopp told all the Liverpool fans to go and buy tickets for Istanbul.
Up the Villa.
That's the Fabian Delph one wasn't even a diss. I don't know why you're doing that.
Oh no, I'm not doing it because you diss me. I'm doing it because I just want to take
it with a logo quick.
Yeah, this is what I just don't understand. Chelsea got rejected. So are we seeing a potential even more? Because
league or it's on.
Do you guys think Chelsea's gonna go into a work? Even guys in the comments, let me know as well, please. I'm going to get the super chat up in a second. Do you think it can really just get worse for Chelsea this summer potentially? Like honestly, can it really get worse? No, it can't get any worse than probably finishing 11th, 12th, 13th.
Yeah, it can get worse.
But can it? Because what I'm going to say is this ain't Roman Abramovich era no more, yeah? Even getting a manager like Nagelsmann in or Luis Enrique in, they don't even want to come to your club, G. Top managers are turning you down.
Brother, because it's ruining legacies.
No, just ruining legacies. Don't be ruined.
Go on, let me
explain to it is. I'll tell you how it can get worse. It will only get worse if we keep the dead ballers who've been holding us back. That's the only way it gets worse. Now, this summer, everyone's saying, Chelsea needs striker, Chelsea need DM, Chelsea need goalkeeper. Brother, listen, I am not making any signings until at least 10 men leave the front door at Cobham. I'll be so real with you. If we got rid of all of them and made no signings, I'd be happy. I'd genuinely be happy. Just knowing.
But don't you also think Poch might bring? See, right. So here's my thing on Poch. I do agree. I think Poch is a manager that can get the best out of players, right? So he might be able to get some more out of players. But I also have to be consistent. I always want to be consistent. And last summer, probably this time last year, before Man United had announced who their manager was going to be, I said, and Poch was being linked with the Man United job, and I was saying, right. If Man United get Poch, for me, they've got a yes man, right? They've got another person that's just going to come in and do what the board want them to do, Now, with Ten Hag, they haven't got a yes man. He's still finding it difficult, but they haven't got a yes man. Now, same with Chelsea. I felt like if Chelsea go and get someone like Enrique, Enrique is going to be, I will come to your club if, and and he'll go in there, not a yes man. He will expect certain things from your board. Now, the key is, firstly, we have to be real. Todd is doing what most people want their owner to do, backing the team, which we have to say, salute for him for coming in and backing the team. That's great. But more importantly than backing the team is backing the team with direction and backing the manager and letting the manager, and this is the key. If Todd takes a side step and says, listen, man, the money's still there and I'll still sign the checks. But you know what? Here's a sports director and I want you and I want Pochettino to work together. This is what I want us to achieve and I want you to make that a reality. Things can go very well for Chelsea. Chelsea could very quickly be back at the top. But if he's going to got another yes man where he's just going to Poch is going to say, you know what? I need a new centre-back. And Todd arrives the next day with a goalkeeper, then, bro, it's just going to be...
No, but you know what, though, Daps? Here's the difference, though. And listen, I'm not someone who's... I'm not a Bodie Oxstar, innit? I've not said this guy has to go, by the way. I'm not one of them kind of guys.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he needs to go. I've just been a fair critic of some of the decisions he's made this season, innit? So, but one thing I like about this is he let Vivell and Win Stanley, who are the two guys in the back room, made the decision this time, innit? So I'll just let him be in it. But for me, I'm just going to wait for this one to play out. As far as I'm concerned, I've done said this. Everyone at my football club, from top to bottom, is on trial. They're all on trial for me. Nobody's safe.
All right, cool. Let me move on with a couple of the super chats. Honestly, Hortensia, big up yourself, man. You're always super chatting and whatnot. I appreciate you. He says, "What would you rather be a Spurs fan or fighting John Jones in a street fight? You're gonna end the season 5 Spurs will end 7 or 8th. Would you rather do?
John Jones, I can't.
I'd rather get smacked up by John Jones. I can't lie.
Bro,
there's no shame in getting knocked out by John Jones.
Yeah, there's no shame in it. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
There's no shame.
Freestyle Banter says Egal not talking with chest these days. City tax. On to you, fam.
can you see the light in our eyes?
Dodo says, not gonna lie, any fan of Chelsea or City post takeover has no patience. You pick the best team with money, no heritage now, asking glory hunters to be patient. Good joke.
Not me.
Yeah, big
bro.
up for the super chat.
Welcome to reality. That's what I was saying.
I got my first shirt before the takeover.
You know what it is for me, yeah? I think the oil stuff is kind of boring now. The cook the book stuff, when there's no actual thingy, is annoying now. The Chelsea thing gets, because it was before the social media era, they got to buy by it like a little bit. But what I kind of find out these days is when a team is doing rubbish, like let's say even Man United fans, Liverpool fans, especially Arsenal fans right now, they're currently in that mess or that twang with City. What they do is they deflect. And that's what I find, a deflection.
Yeah,
you have to start talking. Oh, but if you didn't do, bro, it's happened. Get on with it. You know, it's boring.
You know
we need to make new jokes. Until Pep Guardiola leaves, we're not going to make new jokes.
1 second. The patience point is valid. You can make jokes about everything else.
Yeah. Of course it is. Of course,
the patience joke is valid.
I wasn't criticizing the super chat. I'm literally just talking about in general.
Do you know what the thing is? You are right, and it's the way it's worded. Like the way he worded that there. He said, if you're a City fan post this, I think what he means is if you're a City or Chelsea fan that only started supporting them after then, and it is valid. Like, look, I'm being patient with the Champions League because I know you don't get that overnight. If someone can tell me no one gets the Champions League overnight, yeah, they don't, right? So I'm being patient with that. But I do know there's elements of like my fan base that have supported the club for only a certain amount of time, and already you're like, oh, we're taking the piss. Why haven't we won the Champions League yet? It's like there's a lot of teams that have been in the Champions League for 19 years in a row and never won one. Right? So,
I wonder who that is.
Oh no, I didn't mean any shame.
It's like saying Liverpool spent just post £2 billion just to win one Premier League since the Premier League started. By the way.
And that's a fact.
But it's true though. It's true though. It's a fact. It's factual, G.
All right.
Same way, Kaz, you spent like £1 billion and only won
in a decade. And we in £1 billion, all that got us
to be the third biggest club in the country, and you haven't won a major in 20 years.
Let me know. I don't know why you're chatting. You supposedly the biggest club in the world.
Really and truly, the only team, the only team in the last 20 years that can talk about
lip for me than the team that was in the title race and whipping your ass all season last 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That's mad.
No, do you know what? Cass just said the realest thing, and I know where they are right now, and look, it's not looking good for them, but it is true. In the last 20 years, the only team that actually, can fully is Chelsea.
They've won the most. They've won the most in the
last 20 years.
No, that's
and you want to know something?
Since their club started, basically.
They won that because of their owner.
PSG said.
Your club died in 2013, G.
They won that because they had an amazing owner.
Your hairline's dying, G. But what's it called?
No, my hairline's fine, bro. Listen.
Hold on. Okay. Let these two finish their argument, then you go, Egal. Are you two finished? Right, go on, Egal.
Chelsea won their all the major honors because Roman Abramovich's ruthlessness was unmatched. He would sack people for the sake of not appeasing him for that season, just for no reason. Sometimes we've seen managers get sacked for no reason previously. We've seen managers get sacked justified, but the quick trigger that they have was one of the reasons why they're able to succeed so much. They always had the next man ready, and
I think that's why they're not patient now.
Went all the way down to their players because their players knew they're the next one getting gone if they don't do well.
Egal, do you know what the problem was? Do you know the problem was? Let me tell you what the issue was. When we first did the hiring and firing thing, because if you actually read it, none of the players were happy when Jose got sacked the first time. The thing is that at the time when we was doing hiring and firing, I had Lampard, Drogba, Terry, Ashley Cole, Petr Cech, and all these guys. And when it came to the end where we was doing the hiring and firing thing, I had guys like Jorginho, Christian Pulisic, Willian, Ziyech, all these dead ballers in it. So hiring and firing with top ballers, it can work in it. Real Madrid have shown it. But with dead
I think that's kind of the true version of what you would call like a Galacticos, basically, in a sense. Get your top ballers in, get a good manager in, go win this, chop change, just the way it works.
No, but the difference is even the Galacticos. No, but you know what?
The original Galacticos weren't. They didn't even. They barely won even Champions League.
The original Galacticos sound different, but the difference is though, Cass. When we started doing our version of the Galacticos, man had a span of world-class players. Now, when people are saying in our span, you have Lampard, you have Terry. These are world-class men. But our span, when it came towards the end, was full of guys who wouldn't get into some teams in the bottom of the half of the league. So
yeah. I was just gonna just a quick one as well. Big up honesty. 1 sec. Off-topic question for all of you. Even guys in chat, get involved, please. I'll put the comments up as well. How do you man think the streets will remember Isco, and can he get his career back on track since he is 30 years old?
Do you know what? That's a great.
It's a good question.
Isn't he? What is he? 30 now?
Yeah, he's 30. He's not even old, but something.
Is he clubless?
Yeah, he's free. I think he's a free agent.
Well, imagine he was a baller.
He was a baller. I remember his time at Malaga. Not really. I remember who took it and put him as I think it was Zidane, left wing inverted, just like go inside in the midfield. It was cold.
Yeah.
No, they
time after bet, he put bet and he just just go do whatever you want to do.
No, they did a 4-4-2.
There was a point where Isco was starting.
Yeah, it was right.
He was a shoo-in for Spain. Like he was a staple in that Spain team, and he was. The one game for me was the game against Italy. If you haven't watched that game, Spain versus Italy, what Isco done to them, man, that game was ridiculous.
I just think he's lost. I just think he's lost. When you lose your he had mad acceleration. Now it's like he can't even get his acceleration off he can't move. It's like Juan Mata in his later age. It's exact. That's it. He's like Juan Mata. When he got a bit later in age, even in his 30s and 31, bro, you can't move, and you can't move with the pace of the game in certain leagues. It's gonna be difficult, man. You can't just walk around and pass the ball and do a couple jogs.
I think it's similar to Coutinho's situation as well.
Yeah, maybe, but Coutinho can still get a club.
Coutinho, damn.
Yeah.
No, but Mata was
profile player.
The number
I don't watch La Liga too much, but what happened to Isco in his last? What happened to Isco in his last couple of years? He wasn't really. He was a big part player. What happened to Isco in his last couple of years? He was a big part player in Real Madrid. Am I wrong?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, 100%.
So let's be real. The moment you go down the pecking order at Real Madrid and you're down there, usually some other small club comes and picks you up. Why does he not have a job? Is there something deeper than that?
It's crazy. There's a couple players about jobs. Even Danny Rose recently about he can tell, man, he's struggling, man. He needs to play football.
Bro, he's struggling he's struggling to get dressed in the morning by the looks of things, bro.
Yeah, I hear it. But
I didn't even see that. Is it mad to me?
Yeah, he nearly started crying on Sky Sports, bro. Like, or was it BT? Like, nearly. You could see, bro, when he's talking about football, how much he could tell he's struggling, man. He probably get picked up. He probably get picked up by Wrexham or something, though, man. He's only 30, 31. 31, 32, something like that. Not a bad player. He never was a bad player.
You can tell at Watford the Premier League pace is too fast for him now.
Yeah, exactly. It would just need to go lower league.
There was a time where people was arguing, should Danny Rose go play for Real Madrid?
He was cold back then, to be fair. Tottenham had some serious fullbacks. But another Tottenham player, not legend, let's call him he is the legend. Harry Kane might. Do you reckon Pochettino or Daniel Levy would even sell him to your club? Do you even want him?
No.
Listen, I've cussed out Harry Kane on multiple occasions, and Monts has been a witness for it. I've said in the big moments he don't step up and all that. However, I'm sorry, when you've had to put up with Morata, Higuain, Lukaku, Boomerang, all these dead strikers.
Did you say a Boomerang?
Yes, I would love to take Harry Kane. I would love to take Harry Kane. Gladly.
I don't know what coming back.
I was saying yesterday as well. I can't see Daniel Levy selling to Chelsea, not a London club. Nah. But then someone said, if they put a price up, Todd Bodie's paying it.
No, but listen, Cass, do you want me to tell you why they're not selling? If you go back and look at the story, Daniel Levy, we will offer Daniel Levy more money than Real Madrid did for Luka Modric, and he still sold Modric to Madrid. So ain't no way Kane's coming Chelsea. There's 3 reasons why he won't come Chelsea. Daniel Levy, we don't have Champions League football, and Harry Kane himself ain't gonna leave to us.
Fair enough. All right, cool. He looks like there might be groundwork from saying from Matt Law that he might be going to Man United. So, well, they're going to put whatever bid it may be in, but it's going to be. I'm not too sure, man.
If he
But yeah,
stays,
man.
he's a loser.
And last one as well. I don't think we need to talk about it too much, but I think we have to have just a touch conversation. Reece James is out for the season, needing surgery on his hammy. He's out.
What?
He's done.
When did that get announced?
Another injury today. He got announced today.
Bro, listen, you know what it is? I used to be one of Reece's biggest defenders, but since he's been going chicken cottage and getting the wings, I can't even defend him like that.
Man turned into Hector Bellerin. That's what you're telling me.
No, not even, bro.
Reece
I think what it is with
Reece James. Obese James. Which one do you want to call it?
Your guy's been moving like a hooker all season.
No. My guy plays in the 6 now.
So he's not right back. No. He's not the best right back in the world.
Nah, he's still a right back. But listen,
okay, hold on. So you're getting
Reece James.
He's not the best right back.
It's true. He looks heavy, man.
Availability is an ability.
I hate
not
you.
available.
But let me ask you a
And
question.
he's been pants. He's been pants. When he's been available this season, he's been pants.
You know why I don't get away with it? You know why I don't get? Because you said Trent has been performing in the 6. So if he's playing DM, how's he the best right back in the world?
Trent is not the best right back in the world at the moment.
But
over the last 5 years, Trent has been the best right back in the world.
No. But as of right now,
he's not right now. He's
Hakimi, bro. Hakimi. Did you forget the World Cup? Hakimi, bro.
What the hell is a good World Cup? What the hell is Hakimi doing? You playing in
Hakimi's the best right back.
Only thing he did was
right now. I don't even know if I can say Hakimi right now. Who's the best right back in the world right now?
Maybe because we don't watch enough La Liga. Liga. But yeah,
right now, the best right back in the world for me has got to go down as a Wan-Bissaka. I don't know. To be honest, the best fullbacks in the world are probably not in England right now.
Yeah, the standard isn't.
I really don't know.
Kieran Trippier.
Yeah, Kieran Trippier's got a shout for something like that. But you're not playing in Champions League.
Is Klopp really trying to? When you say Trent, is Klopp really trying to? No, you were talking. No. This is moving on. Is Klopp really trying to play Trent next to Fabinho now?
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, bro, this is shameless. He's seen Pep do it with Stones and now thinks, you know what? Let me just try it. Is this what's happening now with Klopp?
You want me to say, everyone saw Klopp do high press in football, so now I see everyone else press high?
No, we don't. We never did that, bro. So I mean,
you do press high. You press high now. You do press high, bro. Your Man City press high. You press high.
It's not the same, but
it's not the same. But you press high. You win the ball. You've won the ball.
Is that not the way Pep's always played, though?
No, it's not the way he's always played. Your system has changed. Your system has tweaked and changed.
No, that's a completely different conversation. That is a completely different conversation. At City, Pep has always pressed high, right? If you want to say what we do is pressing high, we've always done that. What Pep is known for is win the ball back in 5 seconds. So
yeah, it's true. Yeah,
it's
true.
You can't claim Pep copied Klopp on that. Whereas, literally, in a space of about 6 weeks, you can't, because Pep is known before people even knew who Klopp was about winning the ball back in 5 seconds. Yeah, so you can't say Pep copied Klopp on that. The fact is, within about 8 games of us playing Stones next to Rodri, Klopp's gone, oh, fuck it, we'll give it a go. Why not? With Trent, bro.
You got to remember, so we could do that argument. Trent was if we want to do that type of argument, Trent was a midfielder before he was even a right back. First of all,
yeah, not a midfielder, not a 6.
No, he was. Bro, he's played DM and CM in the academy.
Bro, he was a
midfielder, and then he became a right. He was only a right back.
He was comfortable as a 6. He wasn't even a right back. In life, Trent's been comfortable as a 6.
He wasn't even a right back for 2 years when he started playing right back in the first.
Yeah, he wasn't. He's never been comfortable as a 6.
Why are you getting defensive? He's right. Just be like, yo, you guys switched it up.
No. No one's getting defensive. No one's getting defensiple. I'm saying he's picking an argument to
be fair, Klopp is playing 2 DMs.
Klopp is copying a certain style. Like people weren't copying the high press. I don't want to hear that. So at the end of the day, whether I think Trent's going to be a 6 going forward, whether he's going to be a right back going forward, I don't really mind. I think
he's definitely not going to be a 6. He's going to go back to right back. You're going to get your midfielders back.
I think it's a hybrid situation where it's for certain games. I don't think it's going to be going forward.
Yeah, he's had to tweak it. Klopp's had to tweak it to get results.
Yeah, like, bro, we've been asking for Klopp to tweak the system because he's been moving bummy all season. So we've been asking him to actually tactically use his brain for once this year. So the fact that he has and it's actually started to work, then
got the best
I'm not
manager
really
in the world,
complaining.
got the best centre
As
mid
I
in the
said,
world, got the best
we-
defense
a
in the
lot-
world,
a lot-
got the
a
best
lot-
goalkeeper in the
yo,
world.
One
the
league
best winger in the
title.
saying
world.
that you had world class Marcus Rashford, who's on now on the same goals as Martinelli. You had the best DM in the world, who has issues where now he's not even.
No one called Rashford world class over here, mate. I just said he's having a class season.
No. You know, people call him Rashford world class. That he's back.
He's not world class. He ain't done it on the world stage.
All right, well, boy, we'll
No,
say
because
that.
you have to do it 3 seasons. Give me 3
You talk about all
seasons.
Bro, you
competitions
guys were
all the
calling
time.
Diaz world class last year after 4 months.
He was
And 4 goals.
Wait, what are you talking about? You man are winning street.
Am I wrong?
Yes, you are.
Egal, just moving the goalposts everywhere, isn't it?
Bro, am I tripping? Or you guys not calling Diaz world class?
You called Saka world class after 1 year and saying he's been world class for 2 years. Like he didn't get you anywhere last year.
True.
Calling him world class.
Hey,
All I'm gonna say, yeah, and also remember when
we started off talking about Reece James being flipping overweight, and next minute we're talking about Saka.
Trent and now
No,
Saka
you know
being
what
world
it
class.
is?
It's the Mons thing.
Kaz wanted to throw in drinks.
Today, Mons is in a fighting mood. I'm telling you, he's just in a fighting mood.
Bro, if Kaz is going to throw little digs at me, knowing his team can't put in a good
Mons?
Bro, it's not a dig if it's a fact.
Get around, man.
What's the fact? What he said? Oh, you got the best this, you got the best that. We don't have.
But that's what Klopp said.
Oh my God, you're
got
going
the best
back.
fans.
Kaz, I've been told about the holy trinity of Martinez, Varane, and Casemiro, and they held 7. And now what's going on?
I don't believe in Trinity, bro. Sorry.
Stuff
Right. So let me know.
Now that is haram.
That's haram, man.
Very haram, bro.
Get it?
And that's is basically an Aki on loan, man. You're not gonna beat this one.
Let's get it.
Aki on
We
loan.
can deal with this, man. We can deal with this. But Kaz has to sit and watch his team play, and it's not pretty. It's not pretty right now with Maguire and them, man. It's not pretty. It's not pretty.
It's not pretty where you are. What are you talking about? Have you seen your team this season?
You just lost 3 games. Do you think that's
It doesn't matter. Where are you on the table, bro?
It does matter.
You have more losses this season than you've had all 3 seasons combined.
It doesn't matter. You know why that doesn't matter? Because you set your sights on this Premier League and it's not going to happen.
And you want to know something?
Now,
it seems like you'd be the best to speak about this.
20 years.
20 years.
Are we forgetting 30?
No. Not without a league. Not without a league. Not without a league. Not without a league. Not without a league.
How dare you?
Not without a league.
How dare you?
Not without a league.
As an individual who waited 30 years.
No.
You've been on your knees for a Premier League.
Is anyone going to tell him?
And now you're talking about 20.
Is anyone going to tell him? Is anyone going to tell him? What am I telling him he's 20 years about? Someone tell him.
I think you might have to add that. You might have to add
don't win it this year.
It's 18, but
No. It's as I said, 20 years without a UCL, without a major, a UCL or a Premier League. Please leave me alone. Please. You have only seen FA Cup.
Is this a new thing?
Listen, the majority of your life.
It's not my fault.
Richarlison has had more managers as far as they go.
It's not my fault that during the Premier League era, Liverpool turned into Leicester. It's not my fault.
Bro, I'm not talking, bro. Bro, you're moving the goalpost.
What did I miss?
Honestly, I thought we were going to talk about the title race. I don't know why we're talking about Mickey Mouse.
I was going to.
Why are we talking about Mickey Mouse Liverpool?
No.
Can I?
Is it rivals or rivals? Anything
Can't chat
happens.
to Arsenal this season. Mickey Mouse Liverpool can't chat to my team this season. Mickey Mouse Liverpool can't do nothing this season. Mickey Mouse Liverpool is chatting to these men down in Brighton and these guys. Keep chatting to them. Don't chat to me. What did I do to you?
This season, all you've done is go. Do you know what you've done? We thought you was going to win the league. You know what? You had me going, but now that I've realised it might just be Wenger part 2. Do you know why you had me going? Because when you don't win this prem, and you're back to getting top 4, and you enter a competition that you have never in your 134 years of existence won, then it's just top 4. It's just top 4.
I just clocked it. He's mad because we replaced him. We took his spot. We took your seat. Bro, why are you
the new? Look. Basically, Man City.
I don't want to hear you.
Man City.
Man, you know what? I'm usually nice to Liverpool, but today I realized you're just angry because of your state of your club and you're trying to take it on anybody.
Basically, Man City got divorced and now you're the new bridesmaid. Basically, it's gonna happen.
It's sad to say, but like,
I tried to hear you.
Second place is such a thing to brag about, isn't it, girl?
I was the ex-wife that tried to win.
Liverpool fans are celebrating City potentially winning the league like they're winning it because it gives more validity to their league title. That's the reality.
Hey, yo, listen.
It gives more validity to their league title. Is that
I can't believe it.
That's what your fans are saying. You might not be saying it.
No,
fans are saying. They're out here saying Arsenal can't win the league.
Listen,
how do you skiddig, man? Relax.
2000. Listen, in the year 0, for the guys who believe in the Holy Trinity, Jesus Christ gave his life and came back and got resurrected. 2023 years on, Arsenal.
No one cares about your holy thing, bro. Allow it. We're talking about Liverpool getting cooked, bro. Get this guy out of here, man. Months. Today, you're finished, bro. You're finished. Your team's done. Your season's done. All you have is smoke for other people. Allow it.
You might have had one resurrection. You know what? Right now you've come with
I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna talk about the title. That's why I'm still.
I'm waiting for Daps to come back to talk about it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I got my man waiting backstage.
You got 5 minutes. You're staying for 5 minutes.
Because I can't run over 8.
I don't worry, you won't be running over 8. He's got to go too.
I understand you do get license to cook me this season. I'll be real. You do get license to cook me. But I've won everything that has to win in the last 4 years. You haven't done that in your team's history. Still no champs, no prem. No champs and no prem in 20 years. Kadama, just a little bit.
You want to know something? Yes.
Wait. Scrap it now, yeah? I'm going to put a random fact just for you to shut up. Richarlison has had more Spurs managers than goals this season.
Crazy.
There you go, done. But yeah, man, you know what? I'm trying to add Mo into the conversation. Why not? Thank you, Mo. Hello. I'll get back down. But what's it called? All I'm gonna say is, yeah, Man City Arsenal. It's a showdown, isn't it? Before you go, Egal, I want your best 5 minutes pause, not like that. And let me know what you actually think.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got till 7. I got you till 7 o'clock. Yeah, you are on time.
Okay. Let me just say this.
Are you? You said not only did you say Arteta's going to be manager of the season, regardless Premier League manager of the season. To be fair, you are also saying like obviously you can now win the Premier League. You went from we are winning the Premier League to we can still win the Premier League
because circumstances changed. We dropped points 3 games in a row, and now circumstances changed. City are in the advantage. We can still win it. We still have what it takes to win it, but we have to go to City's ground and we have to get something. You know how Daps was always saying, you can't expect to go to City's ground and get something and win the league. We have to slip up. No, we need a little bit of both. We need to be able to do something over there in that ground. And then after that, we need to pray. Because if they don't drop points.
They were running up here. When they were running up 2015 when Giroud and Ramsey were in the team and that, like they're posting games from 8 years ago.
Bro, it's peak. Something like that. Bro, last time we won a game at Etihad. By the way, last time we won a game at the Etihad, our manager was in the midfield. Our head of the academy was in
Arteta
defense.
Was playing for you, innit?
Yeah, Edu wasn't around, but you had Arteta and Per Mertesacker in the team back then. And now they're part of the friggin' system. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm seeing Ian Wright goals being shown to try and hype up the team.
Bro, what do you want me to say? Manchester City, listen, I'll be honest with you. This is the best Arsenal team even though we don't have Saliba, this is the best Arsenal team we walked into the Etihad with.
You can say sorry, actually.
What?
Say sorry if you want.
Sorry for what? You should say sorry.
For what?
For being this good. It's crazy. Like it's so mean. Like it's actually evil. It's actually evil. Wallahi, it's crazy. I don't know what to say.
I showed it on a stream the other day.
Be honest. Let me be honest. Can I be honest for a second? You guys are not fair.
You can't hate it, girl. You can't hate it, girl.
Sheffield United looked at the bench and they said,
"This might be one of our favorite streams, man."
The Sheffield United crowd. They showed up to the Etihad to the Wembley Stadium, and they looked around and they said, Haaland and all these guys are on the bench. Please come on.
They started Haaland.
I didn't even watch the game. I don't watch your games no more. I'm done.
But do you know, right, the maddest thing, and I swear on my life, my mum's life, everyone's life, yeah, right? My daughter went to a party on Saturday, and when she got home, it was an arts and craft party, yeah? and she showed all the stuff that she made at the arts and crafts party, yeah. And when she pulled one thing out, I was creasing, yeah. And she's like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "Don't worry, it means nothing to you." I swear on my life, she didn't do this because she's heard anything.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Nah, wait, she drew that.
No. I think she coloured it in, bro, by the looks of it.
Oh, okay,
but
okay,
she's got
okay.
some dumb shorings. When you come down, bro, she's getting sick of drawing now. But yeah, when she pulled it out, I thought, oh my god, I swear down. But look, he is right. They can win it. They can win it. But Egal, I always said to you, it's not this game.
It is now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're winning it. Oh, you're winning it now, Egal.
What do you mean? It is now. Now we gotta leave with something. We gotta go there. We gotta go there. We gotta rob something. We gotta do something. You know how people say we're leaving with something? You know how Denzel said we gotta. You know I'm from the way. I gotta leave with something. Them things. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Because if we don't, listen. If we don't, it's 80%. 90%, whatever percentage you want to put, it's pretty much done. Let's be real.
So Arsenal fans, did you guys learn? Did you guys learn a little bit to be a little bit humble? I'm serious,
bro. What do you mean humble? They pushed me into this corner.
In the beginning, no. In the beginning of the season, you guys were really.
I'm just thinking of my man, fam.
You were really like. I'm not talking about you personally. Nothing personal, of course. But some Arsenal fans were really unbearable. We're winning from February. I'm hearing we won the league. We're the best team out there. We are. You guys never left. Like you never left a chance a little bit that you can drop points. You can be in this position now. I really want to understand how you guys like going from we are the best, we're gonna win the league, it's 100% to this. Did you learn something? Did you learn something for real? I'm being serious. Did you?
Wait, that was a bonus question. That was a bonus question. That was a good question.
You know what I learned? We suffer from flip-flop fans. At the beginning of the season, it's, you earn a title race. Embrace it. You have to embrace it. You're top of the league. Halfway through, now you're favorites. Say your favorites. Then when you say you're going to win it, now you're saying you're unbearable. Mo, maybe you weren't there throughout the whole process, but every single step of the way, the narratives keep changing. And now we're near the end, the narrative's changed again. So if you want to say we're unbearable, fair enough. But I genuinely don't believe that a lot of Arsenal fans were yelling and screaming we're going to win the league from the beginning of the season. I don't think even halfway they were doing it. I think they only really started to believe when we won home and away versus Tottenham, when we started doing better throughout the back end of the season after the World Cup. And that's when people started to believe.
You were believing in
I mean,
I
was
believing a long time ago, but
the league table on his team.
But months. You know what's funny? You know why I would call him out? Because he said we have to go to the Etihad and win. But you earlier in the stream when I asked you, are you going to the Etihad and collecting a win? You're just like, we can win there. You didn't say I am going to win. You just said we can win. So tell me now, Egal, are you winning at the Etihad? Yes or no?
Or drawing?
That's a stupid question, Apps. That's a stupid question. What is this question?
Because we want to hear it.
He doesn't. You just want to clip him. This is a stupid question.
He ain't gonna clip him.
I'm sorry.
He can't clip him.
You asking? No. You
know what? Hold on.
Come on,
I'm going to be watching you now because you ask stupid questions too.
No.
Yeah. You talk about Jack Grealish all the time.
I do.
Look at the smirk.
Are you winning?
No, but
we're gonna find out.
Nah, boo, man. Not this found out thing.
No.
He's running away. He's running away.
What the best thing about that is? Are we redirecting to him?
No, we redirected him to once.
Right, okay. Well, anyway, people, he can think that he's just slipped away with that one. But the problem is that in approximately 5 minutes, I'm jumping on his channel with him. And
you can't run away.
So I'm going to be like, back, motherfucker.
Basically. Yeah, do your thing,
but seriously, seriously, we really are talking that Arsenal don't even have any chance of winning at the Etihad? Seriously?
No, they got a robot up front called Haaland.
I don't like this narrative in football.
It's not about what we like in football. It's not narrative. It's the truth.
It's the truth. So you think
he's nearly got 50 goals this season, G.
So you think Man City are unbeatable? This is it.
Right now in the Premier League, the way it stands, the only team that can pretty much stop them realistically in any sort of competition is Real Madrid. That's it. That's the only team. Not Man United.
I hope to God you beat AC Milan, and I hope to God we beat Real Madrid. Yeah. I want to put you, man, in the final.
No, but I will never. Okay, hold on. I will never say that we don't have a chance. I will be realistic and say it's a 80-20, but I say it's 11 men versus 11 men on the pitch. Whoever is going to give it over.
No, there's not. It's 10 men and a robot.
It's 10 men and a robot.
Bro.
10 men.
No, but what I mean, like, you know what I'm talking about, Daps. Like in any, like you're the one who says, even though we're the best, Real Madrid still have a chance of beating us because they have history, they have good players.
Like Cass said,
my point is some Arsenal fans, Daps, say we have no chance, we have zero chance. Why? Why this mentality? It's a football game. I have seen teams like Liverpool came back from 3-0 down against Barcelona. Who thought that this can happen?
Bro, you know what it is, yeah? I'll be real with you. Now that Egal's left, yeah, you're right. Like, this is why, bro. We're doing this. We're putting pressure on them. Like, I've been speaking about this for days now, and you know my opinion. I think that fans have more importance, yeah, than people realise. We know that. What the hell's going on with Cass?
I don't know what the hell happened. Don't worry about it.
He jumped up. I don't know what he
did. I clicked side by mistake.
They level you up, bro.
Yeah. I always say about how I think fans have more...
That was basically a gal's mind.
Right. Well, fans have more relevance than people realise, and that players do watch social media. So, do you know what? We don't have that much, but we're playing our part by putting the pressure on them. And then hopefully their whole fan base crumbles and their players witness their own fan base crumbling. And if that contributes 0.5% on the pitch, then that contributes 0.5% of the pitch. There ain't no Arsenal fans turning up at the Etihad tomorrow with any sort of confidence, and that gives us even more of an advantage. So,
honesty says here, Arsenal is designer. One good song season, and they think they are Drake. Cardamom. Dennis, I can't lie. I'm so glad you're absolutely rattled right now because you're one of the worst ones lately. You've been on to Man United. I've seen you. Yeah. Good. You're gonna suffer.
My point is, Cass, when we talked about Man United and Man City, he said Man City, but he said we can go and win. It's a one game at Wembley. We can go and win. I'm not sure. Football doesn't work the way people think that. Yeah, we won the league. Yes, February you won the league, and then Man City kept telling you that they're coming back.
Yeah,
and now look where you are.
You know what, Mo? I'll be real though. You know what? Yeah, and one thing that has annoyed not just me, but quite a few City fans is this whole, like, Arsenal fans are now saying, everyone hates us. It's City and everyone against us, and everyone's saying City, you've got to stop them from, and all that. Yeah. Do you know what? I'll be real. All these other fans of other clubs that are trying to, I don't want you backing us, yeah, because you, man, yeah, want to talk a whole heap of crap about our club just because you hate Arsenal. Don't think you can jump on no City bandwagon, because the fact of the matter is, you've been on shows, Mo. You've witnessed how everyone is saying, not Arsenal fans, to be fair, a lot of other rivals. Mont's one of them. Oh, it's not the same City this season. City just looked different. And I kept saying, why are you comparing City from the back end of last season with City non-business end this season? It's not comparable, because we always know business end of the season is when City turn up. I remember saying when people going, yeah, but they haven't put a run together. And me saying, we're 3 games in, we're 4 games in, but we've got 12 games left. So by the end of the season, you're going to be saying City have gone on a 15, 16 game unbeaten run. And guess where we are now, Mo?
Yeah, but I think your point is valid and invalid in the same, because we were comparing City at that point of the season for both years, not the end of the season.
You weren't. No, you weren't.
Let me finish. Okay, I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to tell you how. We were comparing the amount of goals you scored versus the amount of goals you conceded, your stats, your chance creation.
Goals were the same. Goals were the same. It's only
you conceded
the only difference.
You conceded 25%
but
more.
No, okay, so let's be consistent with it. You're right. We'd scored the same, but
at that time, yes, exactly.
Hold on, but we conceded more. But here's the difference. No one was talking about how Laporte, Stones, Diaz, and Walker had all been out. No one had talked about those type of things, other things that are slightly different. Yeah, but it's all I was saying is it's always the very end of the season where we put our runs together. Yeah, and now But anyway, my main point was, it wasn't just Arsenal fans. So this whole Arsenal fans were saying this about City. Arsenal fans were saying that about City. No, everyone was. Everyone was. So
I still believe it. I still believe it's true. In the beginning of the season, you weren't the same Man City. No, it's 100% you weren't the same, and now you're even better than the business end of the season last year. Like, I think this City team in the last couple of months is better than the City at the end of last season and the season before and the season before. I have never seen a team this good since the Barcelona 2009, and even this, I prefer this team to any team I've watched all my life. This last 2 months, it has been
this team is not as this. I can't lie. Look, this team might be more effective than other teams, but that City team with Sane and Sterling, that was ball.
Yeah, that was special. That
was special, man.
Do you know what?
This one is very to the point. This team is to the point. You know, they go to the game.
You know what it is? This for me, I think Cass is right. The Centurion City was different to watch, yeah, but it does seem like this season that the thing is right. So that first game against Dortmund, yeah. I think Dortmund might have had more possession than us that game, potentially, right?
Yeah, I think they did, you know.
It was how controlled City looked, yeah? And that's the difference. It's almost like Pep has gone this season. Do you know what? There will be games where we're not going to have as much possession. No problem. No problem. You know what? If I have to give up possession to win everything I want to win, do you know what? I'll do it. And
what does that sound like?
That's it. We're just looking, and that is what happens when you get a robot.
Yeah,
no, that sounds exactly like Man United this season, bro. Sometimes we play football when it comes to home.
Don't you dare.
No. What I'm gonna say about Man United, I can admit, our football's garbage, and we're not gonna concede. Eric Ten Hag likes the ball, In home games, we've had dominated and stuff like that. There's bare games, but he's realized, bro, we can't play football sometimes either. We have to play in a certain way and give up. We have to give up the ball. We have to give up the ball. We still have to give up the ball. Play pragmatic. And go from there at times. That's just the way football works sometimes.
My man compares Man United to Man City. So.
No. I said the approach, not the actual Man City and thingy. Don't do that, Mo.
That's like comparing Poundland to Marks and Spencer's because.
Bro, if that's the case at the moment, it doesn't matter. Possession, it just goes to show possession don't mean everything.
Bro, Mourinho said it.
No, it don't. It don't. I think Brighton lost. Yes, so I agree. Brighton lost against
Brighton. Play with 8 man. They have about 3 man drop deep to take the ball, and so they can play game before they go forward. That's how they play. That's why they're so controlling in games. But that means when they go forward, there's a lack of options, meaning more energy is exponential. So, go from there.
Anyway, I need to.
Yeah, we need to shoot as well.
I need to move.
Okay, bye.
Make sure you head over to.
I was going to do a little thanks for coming to that, but
no, we're not thanking Mo for coming. He just ruined everything.
Thanks, Mo, for coming. I appreciate you being here. And people, I will be heading over to Egal's channel right now, where I will be live with Nobbins, Egal, and Guna Souls. I need to talk to that man. So yeah, head over there now, people. Salute everyone.
Or you stay on here and you go to Monster's channel. So you got the pick. It's well for choice. But yeah, man, big up. And we'll be live. Actually, Never a Foul is going to do a Tottenham preview with Man United in about 2 hours. So we'll be back in a couple hours, in a bit.